A baby robin fell from its nest. He was small and scared. He chirped and chirped, but his mama didn't come. The world felt big and cold. He missed the warmth of his nest. The little robin hopped and tried to fly, but his wings were too small. He was lost and alone. He needed help. Who would save him? Shannon was walking in the park. It was a beautiful, sunny day, and the park was alive with the vibrant colors of spring. The trees were lush and green, and the flowers were in full bloom, painting the landscape with their brilliant hues. Shannon loved these walks. They were her escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. She found peace in the simplicity of nature, in the gentle rustling of leaves and the soft whisper of the wind. She loved to listen to the birds sing. Their melodies were like a symphony, each note a testament to the beauty of the natural world. Shannon often closed her eyes and let the music of the birds wash over her, feeling a deep connection to the earth and its creatures. The birds' songs were a reminder of the simple joys in life, the ones that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily routines. But this time she heard a different sound. It was faint at first, almost drowned out by the chorus of birdsong. Shannon's ears perked up and she stopped in her tracks, straining to hear it again. It was a tiny, plaintive chirp, unlike any she had heard before. It tugged at her heartstrings, filling her with a sense of urgency and concern. A tiny chirp, full of sadness. She looked around. What was that sound? Shannon's eyes scanned the park, searching for the source of the distressing noise. She walked slowly, her senses on high alert, her heart pounding in her chest. The chirp came again, louder this time, and Shannon followed it, her concern growing with each step. Shannon saw the baby robin. He was nestled in the grass, his tiny body trembling with fear. The little bird looked so fragile, so vulnerable, and Shannon's heart ached for him. She knelt down, her eyes filled with compassion, and reached out a hand to the frightened creature. He was so little and afraid. The baby robin's eyes were wide with fear, and his tiny wings fluttered helplessly. Shannon could see that he was lost and alone, separated from his family. She knew that without help the little bird might not survive. Her mind raced with thoughts of how she could assist him, how she could ensure his safety. She knew she had to help him. Shannon's nurturing instincts kicked in and she moved with gentle determination. She reached down, her hands steady and sure, and carefully scooped up the baby robin. The little bird's fear was palpable, but Shannon's touch was soothing, and she whispered soft words of comfort to him. She gently picked him up and held him close. Shannon cradled the baby robin in her hands, feeling the rapid beat of his tiny heart against her palm. She could feel his warmth, his life, and it filled her with a profound sense of responsibility. She knew that she had to find a way to reunite him with his family or ensure that he was safe and cared for. Shannon would keep him safe. She made a silent promise to the little bird, vowing to protect him and do everything in her power to help him thrive. Shannon's kind heart had taken flight. And in that moment she knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be, doing exactly what she was meant to do. As she walked, Shannon thought about the best way to help the baby robin. She decided to take him to a nearby wildlife rescue center where she knew he would receive the care he needed. The journey was short, but every step felt significant, as if she was carrying not just a bird, but a fragile piece of nature's heart. At the center, Shannon was greeted by a kind volunteer who assured her that the baby robin would be well taken care of. Shannon felt a wave of relief wash over her. She had done her part, and now it was up to the experts to ensure the little bird's survival and eventual return to the wild. Shannon left the center with a light heart, knowing she had made a difference. Her walk in the park had turned into an unexpected adventure, one that reminded her of the power of compassion and the importance of taking action when it matters most. Shannon took their robin home. She had found the little bird on the ground, looking lost and helpless. It was clear that the robin had fallen from its nest and was in need of care. Shannon, being an animal lover, couldn't just leave the bird there. She gently picked him up, feeling his tiny heart beating rapidly in her hands. She knew she had to do something to help this fragile creature. She made him a cozy nest in a box. Shannon used soft materials like cotton and small twigs to mimic the bird's natural habitat. She placed the box in a quiet corner of her home, away from any disturbances. She wanted to make sure the robin felt safe and secure. The little bird seemed to appreciate the effort. settling into the makeshift nest with a sense of relief. She fed him soft food with a dropper. Shannon researched the best diet for a baby robin and prepared a mixture of soft foods that would be easy for him to digest. Every few hours, she would carefully feed him, making sure he got the nutrients he needed to grow strong. The robin quickly learned to trust Shannon, opening his beak eagerly whenever she approached with the dropper. The robin felt safe with Shannon. He would chirp softly whenever she was near, a sign of his growing bond with her. Shannon spent a lot of time with the robin, talking to him and gently stroking his feathers. She wanted him to know that he was not alone and that he was loved. The robin's trust in Shannon grew stronger each day. She was like a mother to him. Shannon took on the role of the robin's caretaker with dedication and love. She knew that the little bird depended on her for everything, and she was determined to give him the best chance at survival. The bond between them was undeniable, and Shannon felt a deep sense of responsibility for the robin's well-being. Every day, Shannon took the robin outside. She knew that it was important for him to experience the natural world and to learn the skills he would need to survive on his own. She would carry him gently in her hands, making sure he felt secure as they ventured into the garden. The robin would look around with curiosity, taking in the sights and sounds of the outdoors. She would hold him up and encourage him to flap his wings. Shannon knew that the robin needed to build his strength and confidence if he was ever going to fly again. She would lift him gently into the air, encouraging him to spread his wings and give it a try. The robin would flap his wings tentatively, gaining a little more strength each day. The robin tried his best. Each day he would flap his wings a little harder, gaining more lift and control. Shannon watched with pride as the robin made progress, knowing that her efforts were paying off. She could see the determination in his eyes, and she knew that he was getting closer to taking flight. Shannon knew he would fly again someday. She had faith in the robin's ability to overcome his challenges and to soar once more. She continued to support and encourage him, knowing that the day would come when he would spread his wings and take to the sky. Shannon's heart swelled with hope and love for the little bird she had come to care for so deeply. And then, one day, it happened. The robin took off, his wings strong and sure. Shannon watched with tears in her eyes as he soared into the sky, free and full of life. It was a moment of pure joy and fulfillment, knowing that she had played a part in his journey to independence. The robin's flight was a testament to the power of love and care, and Shannon knew that she would never forget this incredible experience. One day, the robin flapped his wings with all his might. He was ready. The sky was clear and the sun shone brightly, casting a golden hue over the landscape. The robin had been practicing for weeks, each day growing stronger and more confident. Today was the day he would take his first real flight. He felt a mix of excitement and nervousness, but he knew he was ready to embrace the sky. He flew to a nearby branch. Shannon was so proud, the robin chirped happily. He could fly. The branch swayed gently under his weight, and he balanced himself with ease. Shannon watched with a beaming smile, her heart swelling with pride. She had nurtured him from a fragile chick, and now he was soaring. The robin's chirps were a melody of joy, a celebration of his newfound freedom. The robin still visited Shannon every day. Each morning, as the first light of dawn broke through the horizon, the robin would find his way to Shannon's garden. Their bond had grown stronger with each passing day. He would flutter around her, landing gently on her shoulder or hand, bringing a sense of peace and happiness to her mornings. Their interactions were filled with mutual affection and understanding. She was his special friend. Shannon had always felt a deep connection with nature, but this bond with the robin was something extraordinary. She had never imagined that a small bird could bring so much joy and meaning to her life. Their moments together were filled with silent conversations where no words were needed to express their feelings. The robin's presence was a constant reminder of the beauty and simplicity of life. He would sit on her finger and sing. His songs were a symphony of the wild, a blend of sweet notes that resonated with Shannon's soul. Each tune he sang seemed to tell a story, a tale of their journey together. Shannon would close her eyes and listen, letting the music wash over her, filling her with a sense of tranquility and contentment. The robin's songs were a gift, a daily reminder of their unique bond. Shannon had saved his life. She remembered the day she found him, weak and helpless, fallen from his nest. She had taken him in, cared for him, and nurtured him back to health. It had been a journey of patience and love, and seeing him now strong and free was the greatest reward. The robin's recovery was a testament to Shannon's kindness and dedication. She had given him a second chance at life, and the robin had touched her heart. In return, the robin had given Shannon something priceless. He had brought joy, companionship, and a sense of purpose to her life. Their bond was a beautiful example of how love and care can transcend species, creating a connection that is both profound and enduring. The robin's presence had filled Shannon's heart with warmth and happiness, a bond that would last a lifetime. The robin continued to grow stronger each day. Shannon watched with pride as he explored the world around him. She knew that soon he would be ready to join the other birds in the sky, but for now she cherished every moment with her little friend. The days were filled with laughter and song, each one a precious memory in the making. One crisp morning, as the first rays of sunlight painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, Shannon noticed a change in the robin. His wings seemed to glisten with a newfound strength, and his eyes sparkled with a sense of adventure. Shannon's heart tightened with a mix of joy and sadness. She knew the time had come. With a gentle nudge, the robin took flight, circling above Shannon's garden one last time. His chirps echoed through the air, a melody of gratitude and farewell. Shannon watched, her eyes brimming with tears, as her little friend soared higher and higher, until he was just a speck in the vast sky. But this was not an end, it was a new beginning. The robin would always carry a piece of Shannon's heart with him, and she would forever cherish the memories they had created together. Their bond was unbreakable, a testament to the power of love and kindness. As the robin disappeared into the horizon, Shannon whispered a silent promise. "Fly high, little one. You will always have a home in my heart." And so the robin flew, strong and free, into a world full of endless possibilities, carrying with him the love and care that had given him a second chance at life. Shannon stood there, a smile on her face, knowing that their story was just one of many in the beautiful tapestry of life. As the days passed, the robin's confidence grew. He began to fly longer distances, always returning to Shannon's side. Their bond was unbreakable, and Shannon felt a deep sense of fulfillment knowing she had made a difference in his life. One day, as Shannon tended to her garden, she noticed something extraordinary. The robin had brought another bird with him. This new companion was smaller, with feathers that shimmered in the sunlight. Shannon's heart swelled with joy and pride. The robin, once in need, was now offering his own kindness to another. The garden, once a place of solitude, was now alive with the fluttering of wings and cheerful chirps. Shannon watched as the robin and his new friend played among the flowers, their bond a testament to the ripple effect of compassion. Shannon realized that her journey with the robin had come full circle. By helping him, she had not only changed his life, but had also set in motion a chain of kindness that would continue to grow and spread. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the garden, Shannon felt a deep peace wash over her. The robin's story was just beginning, and she knew that he would go on to touch many more lives, just as he had touched hers. With a heart full of gratitude, Shannon whispered to the wind, "Thank you, little one, for reminding me of the power of love and kindness." And so the robin, now a beacon of hope and compassion, continued to soar, carrying with him the lessons of love, courage, and the endless possibilities that life has to offer. One sunny morning, the robin took flight and soared higher than ever before. Shannon stood in the garden, her heart swelling with a mix of pride and bittersweet joy. She watched as the tiny bird, once so fragile and dependent, now glided effortlessly through the sky, a symbol of freedom and resilience. Tears welled up in Shannon's eyes, not of sadness, but of overwhelming happiness. She knew deep in her heart that the robin was ready to embrace his new life, to explore the vast world that awaited him. The lessons they had shared, the bond they had formed, had given him the strength and courage to fly beyond the confines of the garden. The robin circled back one last time, his chirps carrying a heartfelt goodbye that resonated deeply within Shannon's soul. She raised her hand as if to wave him off, feeling a profound sense of fulfillment. The robin joined a flock of birds in the distance, their wings beating in unison, a testament to the unity and connection that binds all living beings. As Shannon watched the flock disappear into the horizon, she whispered softly, "Fly high, little one. May your journey be filled with endless adventures and boundless love. The garden, now quieter, held a sense of tranquility and hope. Though their paths had diverged, Shannon knew that the robin's spirit would always be with her, a reminder of the power of compassion and the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. With a final glance at the sky, she turned back to her garden, her heart brimming with gratitude and peace. And so, the robins soared to new heights, a beacon of hope and inspiration, ready to touch the lives of many more, carrying forward the legacy of love and kindness that Shannon had instilled in him. As the robin disappeared into the horizon, Shannon felt a mix of sadness and joy. She knew that their time together had come to an end, but the memories they shared would last a lifetime. The robin had found his place in the world, and Shannon had found a new sense of purpose. She looked around her garden, now a sanctuary of peace and growth. Every flower, every leaf seemed to whisper stories of resilience and love. The robin's journey had not only transformed him, but had also brought a profound change within Shannon. She realized that her act of kindness had come full circle, enriching her life in ways she'd never imagined. As she tended to her plants, Shannon felt a renewed sense of connection to the world around her. She understood that every small act of compassion could ripple out, touching lives and creating a tapestry of hope and unity. The robin's flight was a testament to the power of nurturing and the beauty of letting go. Shannon smiled, knowing that the garden would always be a place of new beginnings and endless possibilities. The robin spirit would forever be a part of this haven, a reminder that every ending is just a new beginning in disguise. With a heart full of gratitude, Shannon continued her day, ready to embrace whatever life had in store. The circle of life had come complete, and she was at peace, knowing that love and kindness would always find a way to soar. And so the story of Shannon and the robin became a timeless tale, a beacon of hope for all who seek to make a difference. In their journey, they had discovered that the true essence of life lies in the bonds we form and the love we share.